Hello, hello. So, here we're going to talk about how the DIKW framework can apply to career development, specifically career advancement. So, the job search, I feel like, is some other piece, and there's something very specific about it because you might be leaving the company. Here, you might be staying in the same company or moving up in the industry. So, some of the same things apply, but you might be looking at it differently. So, in terms of that raw data gathering stage, you've identified some trigger points, something has happened, you felt like you've mastered the current role, or something is going on in your company, and you're like, there is writing on the wall. I am reading the writing on the wall, and I should get the heck out. So that is where you start to recognize there's a desire for change, there's a desire for growth. You're ready, or somebody else is ready, getting ready to make a change, and you want to own your destiny. So that data comes together. You start to see three or four instances, and these patterns emerge, and you start to look outside of your current situation. You're starting from that comfort zone, going towards the discomfort zone where growth and change happens. And this all starts to inform the direction that you want to take. Things are happening, and either you start looking up within your company, what's another path, what's another team, or you start looking out. I'm noticing leaders will take interviews just to see what's out there, to keep their skills fresh, and to make sure that they don't fall behind on being able to articulate the value that they bring to their businesses. And then we've got the knowledge stage, and that is where you start to see the patterns, you understand the direction you want to go, and you start to say, there's some experience gaps here, or there's some other things like visibility gaps is coming up a lot with leaders right now, always, but in particular. That becomes somewhere where you start to put yourself in position to receive that next level, to be confident in that next level. You're positioning yourself for success when those opportunities arrive, whether you know when they're going to arrive or not. And then that final stage, the wisdom stage, where you get to apply that knowledge, is where you are taking on those stretch assignments. You are taking on those roles with or without the title bump, with or without the pay bump, just so that you could demonstrate that you could do it. Now, on one hand, that feels like, free work, what is happening? And on another hand, it becomes a way to show how motivated you are. You get the experience. You could translate that for outside companies, but oftentimes I do hear employers or hiring managers saying, you're more likely to get promoted into a role they already see you doing. So, this becomes a way to show that you're ready to practice without the pressure, if at all possible. And that would be how you could use this DIKW framework to help yourself in that career development journey, especially as it relates to going for promotion. Now, please do follow me for more.